Got with his comment.
Oh, hi. Hi. Is it just me again?
No.
Damn it. Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hate it when that happens.
You know we can't let you do the show by yourself. It would
That'd
be off the rails.
Very, very boring, and yes, it would probably be off the rails from minute one. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figure Bang, and I'm your host, Ace Milo. Joining me tonight, fresh off of BotCon, we have the Chartalizer, Mr. Brian Brink.
What's up, guys? Happy Hump Day.
Hump day.
Hump Day.
This fucking week is dragging.
This year's dragging, bro. It's almost July.
Can we just complain about the heat? Because, like, that's what you have to do when it's so hot.
Oh, man. I love this.
You're fucking out of your mind.
I'm also black. Let's be honest.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
You're still hot. Don't tell me you're not hot.
And I'll be out of it all day, bro. Like, I don't get burnt. Nothing. Like, I'm good. Put a little sunscreen on. I'm all right. You just need a little more melanin in your skin. You'll be okay, bro.
Unfortunately, that's the Irish part of me. I get freckles. I get freckles, and I get burned real easy.
Yeah. Oh, we're off the rails already, folks. Already.
It happens.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see. Who's here? Toy Mafia. Scott. Eric von Wolfenstein. Augie. Oh, you came for the
TNA. I mean, hold on.
Hey, yo. No.
Manny J, TF Marauders, Jonathan Walker.
Let's see what gets us demonetized faster, that or Megatron.
Oh, he says transformation and analysis.
Oh. Got it. It's definitely going to be both of those things.
Yo, shout out to everybody who's in the chat, but also shout out to everybody who we saw at BotCon a few weeks ago. It was fun seeing everybody. Good meeting up with everybody again. Some of the new faces that you interact with them online, but good to meet you in person. So it's a fun time.
Always is. Is that all you got, Brian?
That's all I got. Sorry, I'm prepping myself to update the title of the stream once the reveal of the figure is made. I'm getting my account switched.
People.
Hover over that button.
All right.
We also have Mr. Eric B.
Yo, what's up, party people? Good to be here. Thanks for having me tonight. I'm ready to roll as well.
And we should have somebody else coming in at some point.
So here's something funny. What? Thunder Kraken. He's been in our chats for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I am under the impression that he was at the Rock Party Friday night. But I don't know who I don't know who he was.
Thunder Kraken, I believe we are friends on Facebook. DM me. I think I know who he is.
And it's probably somebody I had conversations with all weekend, and I didn't know that's what his handle was.
I think so.
We have a picture of everybody, so it's not like you can get too far.
Oh, it's the other Pinkerton.
Yes, there it is.
There it
Well,
is.
there were two.
Brett. Okay, I thought so. I'm like, I think I know. Yeah.
Well, that makes more sense.
Alrighty.
Oh, and JD will be joining us shortly. He's on his way.
He's pooping.
Dang,
So tonight we are doing.
Oh, snaps. You got that, John, huh? I'm actually really excited for this.
I'm not a fan of the new StreamYard. How it doesn't let me make the screen bigger.
It's not
This
StreamYard,
is
it's your
No, it
tablet.
is.
Stop using a tablet.
I'm not using a tablet. It's my phone.
Hey, yo. Even worse.
You really want me to use a fucking tablet with a shitty ass camera? I mean, no problem.
I mean, fair enough. That's fair.
Well, I forgot my glasses. I don't know how good this is right now. Does it look okay?
This is Fans Hobby. I don't know what the fuck his fake name is. This is their Metalhawk.
It's probably like Steelbird or something.
Hard Eagle.
Iron Eagle.
Sure. So for those who don't know, Metalhawk was a pretender in Super God Master Force. He was actually the leader of the pretenders. We never got a toy of him in America under G1. He was also the only pretender with diecast.
Really?
Which is fun. Yep.
Whoa.
So he is a jet, and he turns into, he has a shell, and he has a robot mode. So we're gonna see how Fans Hobby went about doing it, because it's different than everything else. We haven't gotten too many Metalhawk figures, so there was one. The first one outside of G1, I believe, was the BotCon one, which I had and sold recently, but that was based off of the Sky Shadow, and Classic Sky Shadow, and who else was he? Which is a repaint of somebody else. Was it Jetfire? No, it wasn't Jetfire.
Um.
Can't think of
I know what you're talking about. That classics one that was Black Hawk.
correct.
That
It was
was
Generations.
Shit. He was like he wasn't the Fallen. He was oh my god. We'll have to Google it. We'll Google it and find out. Dalton, he's in the chat. The classics, what was it, Black Shadow or Sky Shadow they called
Oh
them?
no, it was Thunderhawk. Not Thunderhawk. Thunderwing.
Thunderhawk. Yeah,
Thunderwing.
Thunderwing. Yeah.
So they came out with a Thunderwing in Generations, and then it got repainted for BotCon. They gave him a new head. They gave him so it's the way BotCon did it was that mold painted mostly blue, and then they gave him the human face. A little weird, but I mean, it was literally.
That's a good figure, actually. That mold, I guess.
Yeah, that mold. Yeah, it is a good mold.
I remember it was before I even knew you guys. I was just out there on eBay's doing the chuggy chasing because I was getting into the hobby, and I was like, "Ooh, look at this!" I remember liking that one.
That Sky Shadow was in the last wave of Generations.
Yeah. Also, just want to say I am also with Metalhawk.
Oh,
I have
look at you,
the Hasbro guy. Picked this up at some con this year. I can't remember which one.
Do you even con, bro?
So yeah, he was the leader of the Pretenders in Super God Master Force. So we got him. So we had that figure, and then we got the one that you have. There might have been one in Power of the Primes or Combiner Wars, or one of them.
I feel like there was.
I'm pretty sure there was. It was a repaint of something. I don't remember. Oh, there he is. It's a I see him right there. It's a repaint of Trigger Happy. I think it was in one of the box sets.
Yep, that's right.
I can see him right. I can see him. He's on the bottom shelf.
That's also a good figure.
I'm pretty sure it was in one of the box sets, either one of the BBTS sets or the Toys R Us sets. There was two of them. And then we got the Legacy or whatever line it came out in. And then this one. It's basically all the Metalhawks.
Legacy was the last line that came out in.
He's a nail.
He's a nail?
Yeah. Non-affiliated indigenous life
I don't remember what it
form.
I don't
Is that
remember
right?
I know what it is. I don't remember what it stands for.
Yeah. Basically, they failed to choose a side. They're
Correct.
the innocent bystanders in the Great War.
They're conscientious objectors.
That's right.
And then he also got re-released. He was under one of the newer lines, and then he just got re-released again under the newest one. Say just in a different box.
Non-aligned indigenous life. We were close.
Yeah. So this is the fans hobby version. Did anybody look up his fake name? I don't remember his fake name.
Armour Eagle. Armour spelled like
we
the
were
hot
close.
dog. Yeah. Armour hot dogs.
What
Spelled that
kind
way.
of kids eat Armour hot dogs?
Huh. Yeah.
Fat
No.
kids, sissy kids, kids that climb on rocks.
Wait a minute, that was a thing?
Yeah.
You never heard the Armour hot dog song?
Heck no, bro. We didn't eat this.
Do you at least remember it from Demolition Man?
I was gonna say Demolition Man.
Nope.
When
God,
what was her face? Sandra Bullock was
Sandra
singing
Bullock.
it.
Hot dogs.
Oh. Hi, JD.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
What
I made it.
You did.
Mama, I made.
Comes with that Coleman's accessory.
We just found out that Eric doesn't know the Armour hot dog song.
I don't, man. We ate Oscar Mayer my way, bro.
Oh, sing that song then.
I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. I know that song.
See, you know that one. You don't know the Armour hot dog one?
No, we eat them cheap things.
Doesn't matter what you eat. It's still marketing.
Listen, we were poor. We would eat anything Mama brought in the house.
It was 3 seashells, not 4.
3 seashells. Did we ever get an explanation of how
Yes.
the 3 seashells?
I actually know how they work according to the director.
Oh man, god damn it! Then I wish I had known that ahead of time, Ace, because we roomed at BotCon, and I got there first. I would have taken out all the toilet paper and left 3 seashells.
3 seashells.
Yeah.
Believe me when I tell you, you don't want to use the 3 seashells if what they said is accurate.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So Armour Eagle, that's where we're at. So here he is in his jet mode. So like I said, you're gonna see how. So we had the BotCon version of the figure. So we had the original version of the figure, which is literally a pretender shell with the robot inside that turned into a jet. Then you had the BotCon one that I said was basically an all blue jet with the human face. And then we had the Titans Return, which is a repaint, which is just the jet with the jet face. And then the Legacy one, which is just the jet, just the inner bot, no human face. So we're gonna show you how they decided to do it. So here he is in his jet mode. The sword stores up here, so it's detachable. So just put that off to the side. He does have little landing gear. Doesn't really roll great, but the plane doesn't have to roll. It's just for landing. He is a nice solid swooshable jet.
Swoosh.
He's a fairly indiscriminate jet just because of it's like a you'd play me. There's videos from the DVDs. Basically, you take 2 of them and you assist. You assist with 2 of them. That's step 1.
Okay. Not following.
You clamp.
Oh, okay. I just want you to say it.
Okay. Well, do you want me to video it? I can video it.
No, never.
Well, I mean, you're asking for it. So it's kind of like an F-15 and an F-16 smashed together with whatever these are up top and a weird cockpit. But
those are arms.
They not yet. They will be.
They will be.
One of these.
Don't have handy.
one of these little wings. I don't know if they're supposed to be glued in. They just forgot to glue one of mine in. Actually, I can see a little bit of residual glue in there. I think they. I just didn't get a full batch of glue on that guy. This one's solid. This one just likes to pop off.
I just gotta say, it's true that our computers listen to us because I have gone back into the YouTube and switched the account back, and now I have videos popping up about the history of bologna sandwiches. It's all this Oscar Mayer.
There you go.
Mm,
There you go. See?
Gotta love it.
There he is with an MP car. We'll do kind of butt to butt.
yes.
So he's not huge. He's nowhere near seeker size or anything like that. But
Are you sure?
am I sure he's not seeker size? Yes.
Do you not have a seeker in seeker mode?
I do have one. I can grab one if you really want to.
Yeah, I think we should. You know,
I think,
just
yeah. I mean,
Sure.
for the TNA of it all, we should.
Right, correct. I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about the TNA. I was only thinking about the T.
Okay.
Nope. You can't have one without the other.
That's right. My ass is on my ass. My mind is on A all day long.
Your ass
All I
is on
do is
mine
A.
all day long.
Little Freudian slip there, huh?
I
Buddy?
see. Now this is important.
Uh-huh.
Sheesh, he a tiny bugger.
All right. There it
Yeah.
is.
Do you believe me now?
Mm-hmm.
I
Still
mean,
works.
Should we?
Nope.
Oh, that's the 52 mode, ain't it?
No.
No, that's not. That's 11.
I still only have one of them.
One of the 52s?
Uh-huh.
Them things have been on sales like 8 times.
I
bro.
know. But the thing is, they don't put them on sale at the same time. They put one on sale, and 3 months later, they put the other one on.
Ace is like, I buy seekers in threes only. That's it. I'm
That's
not.
I buy Sixers. I buy Seekers in packs of 12.
Bro.
packs.
What are you,
There's only one company that has. There's only one company that has me covered.
That's right.
Make toys.
Ooh. Ew. Ew.
But yeah, not really else a ton to say about the jet mode. The cockpit doesn't open or anything. The I think they're actually. I can't tell if the stickers are painted on windows, but then they don't expose anything or anything. This is for transformation, the little wiggle. You can kind of see what's going to be going on.
Well, at least he has landing gear.
He
Not the most
does.
complex. Not the most complex transformation. Questions, comments, concerns before we move on?
No.
No.
We can put the landing gear.
Nitty-gritty.
So these landing
like
gear
that.
just on mushroom.
I do
Or
have
mushroom
one quick
tags.
question. I'm sorry. How light is this
Sure.
thing? It looks like.
It's all plastic.
Yeah, but is it dense plastic?
It's typical fans hobby plastic.
Okay, so it has some decent weight to it.
But
Like
it's
nothing
not.
to
It's
write home
definitely,
to mama about.
it's definitely not the heaviest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But we can open. So to get the front landing gear in, there's actually not enough room to fold it in. So there's actually, you can actually see down here too. They have these double hinges. You can see them up here too. I'll show that in a second. But if we pull this tab out, now you can see it.
Huh.
That the whole purpose of that is literally just to give you the clearance to swing that.
Just to put the landing gear away.
Just to put the landing gear away.
Hey,
And
at
then
least they thought of it.
The chest also does that, and that's,
Work.
the chest does that in order to get the cactus in.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have another question from the chat. Is there any?
No port.
No. Okay.
I don't see any ports. I mean, you could
Hey,
probably.
you focus on that toy. We'll focus on the chat.
Okay. I could probably 3D model one pretty easily to go like in there, or like an adapter. You could probably design and print an adapter piece to go on like any other flight stand.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You know, just make a plate that goes here, and then with a hole in it, and then you put it on a regular flight, any other flight stand. That's the
Sounds
way I
like,
would do it if I was making one.
Sounds like you have a money-making opportunity ahead of you.
Oh yeah, people are just clamoring for it.
Ace and his get rich quick schemes.
That's me. So this whole piece comes out. It's fairly solidly in there, but this is going to come out. Oh, there we go. Like I said, this one piece loves to pop off. But so this chunk here, which is the thruster. Oh, I didn't show the thrusters. That's a nice molding
Need some
detail.
paint.
It's fan zobbing. They don't really do much paint.
No, I mean you need some paint.
No, I'm not an artist. Handle flips out. Barrel flips out. Locks into place, and then these two side bits come folding down, and that's going to be your gun.
Oh, was that an automorph or something, or did you just like slide a hand that, or
It was folded it down.
Oh,
It's two pieces, and you just push them both down.
oh, look at that.
One of the wings,
Okay.
one of the wings pops out. I'm gonna have to put a drop of super glue in there. Hold that. And apparently the barrel comes out, which I didn't know.
Oh.
So that
that's
is
his gun.
And that's gonna go to the side.
You know,
I'm gonna come back to the.
Ridiculous Badge, I didn't know Fex Hobby made stands. I know they made little diodes, but I don't know. Yeah. But Fex Hobby and Fans Hobby all work together, so they're like two peas in a pod. Sorry, Ace. Continue.
We can kind of fold these back wings out of the way. Come up here. These pecs or whatever shoulder pieces are going to slide backwards, and then we can just kind of lift up what will be the arms. Get those up and out of the way. These wing bits, I don't know if they'll come through yet. They're connected here. It's kind of hard to. They have to lift up together. There we go. So you can see they're on this little like U-joint piece here, and then they also swivel. So when you're transforming it, you have to line it up. It's probably the only pain in the ass part of the transformation. You have to line it up this way, so that these tabs go through those slots, and they both have to be lined up exactly together for it to slot in together. So see, I have this side in, that side is not in. It's on a too much of an angle. So you have to, and they're linked together, so you have to get them both in like that, and then push it all in, and that's how you got to transform. It's the only pain in the butt part of the transformation. These will just kind of fold up for now. We'll clean that up in a minute.
Logan brings up a good point. Those things on top of the jet, that are his arms, are not aerodynamic. But my counter to that, Ace, somebody correct me, is he a space plane and not a aeroplane?
No, he's an aeroplane.
Oh well.
They're on Earth.
Big fail, Metalhawk.
I don't think he ever leaves Earth.
I mean, he also looks like a Lego plane.
He does. I mean, it was the early '90s.
Bright colors.
Just stack a bunch of brightly colored blocks on top of each other, and we're gonna make it an airplane.
We're gonna lift these skirts up and out of the way, and then we're going to come under here. We're gonna flip open the leg panels, and we do have the technology, the Combiner Wars-ish technology, and we're going to slide the knee up and lock it into place. Oh, I think I made a mistake. I think these were supposed to swivel backwards.
A combination of sliding and Combiner Warsing.
And then also, we'll talk about that later. Well, let's not spoil that. And then
hey, what was his Pretender shell? Was it like was he a hawk or
human,
eagle?
Well, no, we'll show it because it was a human form.
Oh, right. He pretended to.
He has a human form on this figure that we're going to show. So we flip out the foot, and then we're going to drop down this little cover piece, like that. So again, split the leg, and then rotate it, and then slide it, and then close the leg back up, fold the flap, fold the foot, And then we can kind of fold these back. And that's the feet. That's the lower half done.
Super quick.
Fold down all the flaps. Like that. Before we do the arms, we'll do the head. So we got to open up the chest. And like I said, kind of pull it out on that double hinge, come in the back, or you can just kind of rotate like that and flip that piece out. And then we want to get it halfway like this.
Can you zoom out a little?
Oops, I didn't even look at my cameras, look at the figure.
All right.
So you got to open up the chest, open up this little panel, and then you got to fold this kind of halfway like that. And then come under here and split this and open that piece up. And then you're going to also fold up this little cover piece, which it doesn't want to focus on. There we go. This little cover piece here. You're going to fold that up so that we can fold. Oh, and then if you can, as you can see,
Go-see.
Can't fold all the way. It can't fold all the way in because it's hitting this piece. So this piece opens up to allow clearance for the nose cone to fold in. And we fold that back down. Fold this up like that. And then swing it. There we go. Swing it. It won't clip together, but it should stay like that. And then did I do this back? Oh no, rotate it this way. And then, like I said, this part is on a double hinge at the bottom to allow you the clearance and the wiggle room to get the chest piece of the cockpit in there.
Okay.
And then you kind of squeeze everything together until it's flush all the way around. Fold up the back piece. Why does that not want to stay shut? Should be all the way through. It's hitting the back. Yeah, it's fine. Come over here to the arms. Stendomatic the arms a little bit. Open up this piece. The hands. The easiest way to get the hands in.
Big banging terminology too, by the way.
It is. The hands are easier to get in this way, but they're a pain to get out. So you kind of got to get in there, kind of grab this, get it by the thumb and flip it out.
Hiding the hands in the forearm. What?
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 What kind of technology is this? Stendomatic the arm, flip open the panel. Again, you kind of, easiest way to do it is to kind of get the thumb, pull it by the thumb, close that up, rotate it properly, that way. And then the wings are just, oh, this little cover's got to come up.
Oh.
And then the wings are just going to sit on his back. And they will sit. You can kind of rotate them however you want because you got all these hinges going on, but they are supposed to sit low on them, kind of like that. But they are hinged and everything else, so you can maneuver them however you want. Oh, I just noticed. I just noticed his face is spring-loaded.
Interesting.
Huh.
Does he have a mask or something?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Kind of.
He does. Kind of. Uh-oh.
And there is your base mode, base robot, kind of, sort of.
Now,
I gotta clean my camera.
Was he in the same series as, like, Star Saber?
No, that's Victory.
Oh, okay.
He's in the same series as Gajin Rai and
Headmasters.
I feel like him and Star Saber could have worked as
Headmasters.
Headmasters. I feel like him and Star Saber.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like they could have worked as fast food clown restaurant mascots.
Like we said,
let's play on the playground.
It was the early '90s. It was a thing.
Yeah, this thing totally wants me to get chicken nuggets and fries. Just looking at it.
With sweet and sour sauce.
Hot mustard.
They had that at McDonald's back in the day.
Well, yeah, to be honest, like that's one of the big reasons why I've been familiar with Coleman's mustard, because that was what my mom used to get to imitate McDonald's hot mustard.
Gotcha.
But there is no imitation.
Let's run through articulation. His head is on so we got a hinge here. So you get up to there, down to there, and then I believe it's on a ball peg.
Hey,
so the actual head itself. So it
let's
goes all the way
build some
around.
balloons. Have you guys tried out the
don't-
ball pit? Don't pee in there.
Hey, kid, you want to see the inside of my van?
Hey, yo.
Smells like candy. I got puppies and candy. So you don't get much up and down on the actual ball joint, and you get a little bit of wiggle waggle. You get a little tiny bit up and down, but mostly from that base swivel. But you do get all the way around. His ears do wiggle waggle.
Do they fall down?
Shoulders. Technically, you have a reverse butterfly for transformation, but I mean, you can get the wings out of the way and you can use it. Ratchet out. It does look real funky. His arm is just kind of floating out there, but he can do it. Hard ratchet all the way around. You do have to pull the wing out of the way to get it unimpeded, but you can. You actually have, so it's not an elbow per se, but the way they did the elbow, so it's not a bicep. I mean, it's not a bicep swivel. There's like a elbow swivel. So you can see where it's cut below, kind of the middle of the arm. And there's a joint here and a joint in the forearm to get you a double joint. You still really only get 90. You get like a touch past 90, but it's basically 90. And it looks fine, but it's a little bit weird just because it's got the upper joint so high up. Wrist, I believe, just swivel, and then you get ball jointed thumb, so you get up and down, and then you get a single joint for the hinge. Fingers are all ball jointed. They are all the same length, which is unfortunate, but they are ball jointed. You get some splay, and I believe you get 2 joints. Yep, you get 2 knuckle joints. But not bad. Waist, we get swivel all the way around. We do not get an ab crunch,
Oof.
which is unfortunate, especially for fans hobby. Yeah, no ab crunch.
That's a miss,
Hips.
man.
We got a soft ratchet out. We get past the Van Dam. We do get almost all the way forward, not quite. Get most of the way. And then this back piece is hard. It's hard. It's stuck in place. It doesn't have any hinges. So you are going to hit that. You get a pretty good back.
No, it's fine.
Thigh swivel. Yep, thigh swivel. It's hinged knee. Gets you basically exactly 90. And then the feet. The heel is a separate piece from the toe. You don't get ankle tilt. You get, well, first of all, this will go all the way back for transformation, so the back isn't impeded in any way, shape, or form. Technically, you can get a little bit up, kind of, sort of, depending on how you have it configured, but it is going to hit right there.
Those are totally
And like I said,
clown
you don't have ankle tilt, but you do have toe tilt, and it's on a mushroom peg, and it goes all the way around.
Hey,
And that's not even die cast there, huh?
Nope.
help me find the Hamburglar.
And then, of course, the wings. So the wings, as I showed it, are on this joint here. So on this base joint, there's another swivel here, and then there's another. So there's another swivel here up at the top. There's another swivel here, and then there's an in and out hinge here. So you got in and out there. You get this swivel, you get this swivel, and you get this swivel.
So
So
you
you can
could
literally
display
rearrange
'em-
it any which way you want. You can
Okay,
display it with the wings up, wings down,
Okay.
wings back. It doesn't matter.
Got it.
Technically,
That's cool.
to be accurate, they're technically supposed to be that way. But again, you can do it any way you would like.
You can make him look like a seeker.
Sure.
I mean, that's what I would go for. 'Cause
So now, do these collapse? I think these may.
Oh,
They do collapse.
I see a picture
I forgot to
where.
collapse them.
Hold on. I see a picture where his wings are in the up mode.
You
And they're
could-
almost
you
like
can.
attached to his arms a little bit.
Yeah, I think I saw that
Okay,
same
so-
Oh,
thing.
and then I see a picture where they're in the down mode. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay.
Depends
Like
on
I
the
said,
episode.
you can do whatever you want.
It's your toy. You can do whatever you want.
Maybe it
So real
indicates
quick-
his mood. How he has this.
When he's aroused, they're up.
Hey yo.
So I forgot to collapse the shoulders, but the when you move them out, they still do look a little funky. Still funky.
it's not as intrusive.
It's not as bad.
Yeah.
We'll show the weapons in a minute because we got to do one more mode. So this is his
Another
robot
mode.
mode. Yep. So in the show, he was most of the time he was in his human form. And then this was the rope. This is the pretender version, the pretender inside. So like I said, the original was a shell. The BotCon one was this mode, but he was all blue with the human face. And then from there, we've only gotten jets. Oh, real quick, because I do have him here, and he's not going to be in this mode forever. I do have the legacy or whatever here to show him with.
The wings up.
It's a repaint of Cyclonus,
Cyclonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he can't really do the wings down. But they did give him the right gun, more or less.
Well, all right.
We'll show the weapons in a minute. We'll show them in combined mode. So he's not going to get any bigger when we go into the humanoid mode. So the way that Fans Hobby decided to do it. Now remember, we also almost had the Play With This 2 pretenders. They was going to do that Starscream.
Oh yeah,
Holy
they
crap!
had jazz
Remember
too,
that?
right?
Yeah.
Jazz
With
Sound
This.
Wave.
They were just doing it as the shelf as an action figure.
Oh
Hmm.
man! All right, that's a deep pull, man. Holy crap!
I remember seeing that thing at TFCons for years, the prototype. So the way Fans Hobby decided to do it was this.
Oh, it's like a Mr. Potato Head.
We're gonna Mr. Potato Head this guy. So we can start by taking these pieces and popping them apart. These are going to be legs. I believe this one goes on this side. Yep. So the back goes on there. The front flips over it, snaps on, and that's a leg. Do the same thing with this piece. They have this cutout here, and that goes around the wings. Like that. Keep the wings on the outsides of the legs. And these just snap together. Then we can take these pieces, which would be the forearms. Sometimes they do get stuck. Oh, that one got stuck, but then it got unstuck. Let's see if the other one gets stuck. Those just snap around the forearms. Like that. Yeah, so if they get stuck, like this one's stuck, you can just come under here and pry a little bit underneath these pieces here. That's where they clip together. You just kind of pry. You can usually get one side off and then launch the other side at your chest. That snaps on. We take these pieces, which are the shoulders. There's a little bit of detail that goes on the outside, and those just slide over the shoulders like that. We can take crotch. That just snaps onto there. Or so he says. What is that? No. There we go. Then we can take the chest. And the chest snaps on over there. And then last but not least, we take the helmet. We put the helmet on like this. And this is him in his pretender mode.
I think it's pretty awesome.
What we're looking at here
It's
was
basically
the end of G1, the nails in the coffin.
No.
That's why
No, 'cause
Metalhawk
G1
was a nail in the IDW comics, because this was it. We saw this on shelves and people were like, all right, what's this Lego stuff people are talking about? Let me play with that instead, because what the fuck is this? Yes,
No,
that's what it is.
Most people were more like, oh, sweet, he's all bright colored like everything else that I love because it's the early 90s.
No one
Action
wanted
Masters
this.
single-handedly killed the line, bro.
This is it. At least
Nobody
he's
wanted that.
transformed. Kinda.
Somewhat.
So the weapons have the back of the hand slot mechanism, which I'm generally a pretty big fan of. Same thing with the gun. There he is.
No, they're not, Logan. You're also 12.
So this is the way Fans Hobby decided to do it, which honestly isn't really a bad way to do it. You can't display both the Pretender mode and the Jet mode at the same time.
Unless you have two of them.
Unless you have two of them.
You have two of them, Ace?
I don't have two of them.
Oh.
Okay, real quick, I found that Play With This 2 homage. Real quick, let me just show that real fast before you get to the next thing. But
no, I think it's pretty awesome the way they came up with
it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was a little bit.
That's rough.
A little bit over detailed.
Yep. But
why does he have an arm cannon?
Who knows? But man, that was 2014. That was.
Dang.
Wow.
That's when that was making the rounds.
Yep.
With that failed Kickstarter. I don't even think he came close.
No.
I think I actually backed it because that's when I was buying everything. And then when it didn't fund, I was like, oh, good.
I mean,
it was that dude, right? The former Hasbro guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. I forgot his name, but yes. He's got that store in PA. Is it Jersey or is it PA?
Well, it's in Jersey,
right on the border.
I don't think that's his store, but he did kind of
partner
with them of some type. Yeah.
He's somehow involved with this. He's somehow involved with the store.
What the hell was the guy's name? He's the guy he holds his own panels at TFCon and stuff. Oh, jeez, I don't remember this. Anyway,
it's not John Barber.
No. Keep going. I'll find it.
Okay. Here he is. Here he is again with the legacy or whatever.
Rick something?
Oh yes, Rick. No, I want to say Rick Berman, but that ain't it. He's from Star Trek. He ruined Star Trek. I can't think of his name.
Alvarez. Rick Alvarez.
Rick Alvarez. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
What do you want? What do you guys want to see him with?
I mean, you're not gonna hold out on us and not show us the
What?
the G1? Yours is still in a box, though, right, or something? Or
Yeah, that's
wasn't
not
it the
coming out.
last one you ever got, the Japanese G1 or something?
No.
Are you sure this wasn't the one that you bought at that NJCC back in like 2015 and handed over
Oh, it
like
was.
$1,200 or something? Was that
It
this?
was. It wasn't that much, but yes,
I know, I know. I was just elaborating, but it was a lot. I remember.
it's actually worth. It's actually worth about double what I paid for it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hold on. I can grab it. I'm not taking that out of the box right now, though, but I'll grab it.
Why not? It'll still be worth
Talk
double
amongst
what you paid.
yourselves.
Still be worth double. I mean, I get it. It looks like the toy. It's what they're trying to go for there.
Shit, I don't even know. Oh, here it is.
Man, Brink asked you to go get a G1 something. You'll be back in 2 seconds.
I wouldn't guarantee that.
No, he'd just say, "Oh, I don't have one."
Oh, I just found it.
It's in the
I
storage
sold a
downstairs.
lot of it.
Where is it? Where is that?
I also found. Found two random. I forgot what the hell they're called. Shit. What the hell are these things called?
Pretenders,
No.
Action
These
Masters,
things. These things.
Battle Beast. Oh, the Spark bots,
No, the mini bots.
Oh yeah, what were those?
Throttle bots.
Adventure bots?
Okay. Well, apparently I've rebought them
Micro
because they're already on.
bots?
Mike,
They're already on.
Micro something.
They're already
Micronauts?
on. I
Definitely
already
not
have them
my-
on my. I already have them on my shelves, so I must have bought them twice.
Micro
Yeah.
Masters. Was that it?
There
No.
it is.
No,
What?
that's none of that's correct.
Yeah, there was one that came with like the space shuttle launch pad or something, and
No.
no,
Yeah, it was
No,
Nope,
Micro
that's
something.
over.
no, that was Action
That's-
Masters.
That's these.
You sure they're not Micro Masters?
I'm sure they're not MicroMasters.
Whoa, look at that.
Can you see it? I can't see the camera.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's slick, bro.
Hold on. Come around.
Do you even unbox, bro?
Ooga chugga. Here's a little hat. I'm not putting that on. Anybody who's ever touched a Pretender knows exactly why.
Scrapes the head.
Oh, it destroys it.
Yep.
Dang, he looks cool.
You know what's funny is this guy weighs probably close to double what he weighs.
Yeah, if it's all plastic, I'd imagine so.
But you can see the. Hi. Would you like to transform with me? Let's go for a ride.
That thing is in pristine condition, man. Put it back in the box now before you scratch it.
I almost lost the gun.
Hmm.
How the hell did these things go in?
You still trying to figure out the answer to that question?
There we go. The guns had a very specific way they went in this freaking clamshell.
Mm-hmm.
You can see there's the there's the jet mode.
Woof. Not very aerodynamic.
When you basically got a block of metal with a couple of plastic bits on it, it can only do so much.
He does look like Speed Racer. Ace, I think they are Micromasters. That's what my Google searches.
They're not Micromasters.
All right.
Then what are they?
I'm gonna have to. I forgot what
Micro
they're called.
changers.
No.
Can you show it to us again?
Mini racers or some weird thing like that.
Oh.
Slight flex. There's the unused stickers and
Dang.
all that fun stuff.
Flex. No, Scott, they're
Listen.
not Micronauts.
They're not Micronauts.
Micronauts are like
Micronauts are GI
droids.
Joes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ace, show us it again. What is it? It was a little car.
Yeah, little white car. Like fire truck.
I have all. There's 9 of them. There's a Jeep, a Porsche, and something else.
It's
And
a pretty
3
rare
colors
Corvette.
each. Hold on. Leave the chat. I don't know if you can still hear me.
We can hear you.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun.
Yes, you're right, Scott. It's called Micromen. That was the precursor to G.I. Joe. Actually.
I'm not coming up with anything. Oh, wait, what's this one?
Nothing on the wiki.
Well, I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Just look for Mini Spy.
Oh, Mini Spy. Well, that's probably what they are.
That is what they are.
But I did just find
Yeah.
you know those slot cars? You know, with the trigger?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's one here that looks like a prowl.
Yeah, they have a
no,
Prowl and Jazz, I believe.
Dude,
I mean,
check this out.
240Zs were fairly popular cars.
Yeah.
No. Look, listen. I know we're off track here. What time is it? Oh, we got time. Look at this. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a slot car, and I've
so-
never seen this before, ever in my life. What is
I
this?
saw it once. I
My
saw it
cousin
once.
had it.
But there was somebody had a display at a RetroCon one year. He literally took a bunch of stuff from his collection and put it behind a glass case, and paid to have a booth for people to look at his stuff.
That's crazy.
You're like, oh. People are like, oh, it's not for sale. No, it's not for sale. It's my personal collection.
Did he say it like that, Ace?
Exactly. Actually, it had a little bit more of a list to it. What on earth,
I've
sir, would
never-
make you believe that I would part with this most precious of items?
Man.
Are you some sort of mongoloid mouth breather? How dare you insult my honor, sir?
Dang.
I wish
homie.
you good day. That is word for word what he said and how he said it.
I heard it.
You heard it?
I heard it.
I have it on video.
Mhm.
Okay, Spy Changers. Here it is.
Uh,
Talk about.
Man, Ace, you not know G1 historian. Relax, sir. Knock it off. Acting like you know everything.
Let me see. Hey,
Acting
here
like
he
you
is with
know.
a prime. Looks like he's a decent size. He scales fine.
Oh,
The pretender
yeah.
bots. The pretender bots weren't really technically. Technically, they were really like human sized. I don't remember if they. I don't remember if they. It's been so long since I watched Master Force. I don't remember if they got bigger or not. I don't think they did.
I don't think you're missing anything.
Master Force was
Transform.
Master Force was great.
Was it though? Couldn't have been too great. It didn't get a dub.
Thundercracken. That is the MP44S.
Actually, it did.
No, it
It's-
didn't. I looked
the-
for it.
They got the star dub.
I think it's S. I can't remember.
Jesus
But anyway, it's the toy version of MP44.
Correct.
Ace likes to flex with his repaints.
No, I don't. It's just because I don't want to take the regular one from the shelf, open the glass case, and pull it out when I have this one just sitting over here.
There you go.
Right. Okay.
That's the same toy.
I think that's about the same. I think that's what he's saying to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're looking to get a Masterpiece scaled Toy Deco Prime, don't get that one. Get the Magic Square. It's
Yeah, it's
better
Why
good
is
one.
that?
because
Wait, which one? The
This one.
metallic one or the non-metallic one? The
This
first release, the second
No,
release, the
this
third
is
release,
the toy version. Because
Toy version.
seventh release.
this one, they gave him brown translucent windows, like the toy. And the
Ace,
Takara
are
one,
you
they still gave
seriously
you blue.
making fun of somebody for repaints when Takara has like 6 of these?
6 of what?
6 of the MP44 mode repainted.
You know, they have what? These the regular one, that one, and the black one, and the shattered glass.
All right, so
Oh,
4.
so 4.
MP10, they have like fucking 20 of them.
All I'm saying is,
They
you
hoard out
can't be
MP10,
making
man.
fun.
Yeah,
Somebody else.
MP10 got fucking passed around.
That's right.
Loose. He's loose.
Let's see.
Anything else you guys want to see him with?
Nah, man, I think that's it for
I
me.
mean, I should probably show him with. Let me grab a one of the
Headmaster Juniors.
The Headmaster Juniors, yeah.
You have a dehumidifier we could see him next to,
I actually do.
or a garbage disposal.
I don't have a garbage disposal. I do have a dehumidifier. Set in frame.
We see him under the
Yes.
tire of a Jeep Wrangler.
I don't have a Jeep Wrangler, and I don't have anybody on my street that has a Jeep Wrangler, so no.
Okay.
So they scale pretty well together. The juniors were smaller. Here he is with a mini spy.
Oh, it is mini.
These were
J5
freebies that they threw in, like the remember the decoys that they packed in?
Yep.
The little rubber muscle men thing that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Same kind of
kinda
deal.
recollect that. Trey5 wants to know, was that the worst looking Pretender from back then? This one.
No, I don't think so. It was that. It was the tentacle face one.
Really? Octo Punch?
Whatever you call them. Just dumb. That's what I call them. Get this dumb looking thing out of here.
That?
No, it's another one. But that's pretty
bad.
dumb looking too.
That's the only tentacle faced one there is.
All right. Well, there's another one that I remember. He has teeth and he has like horns around his head or something.
He has teeth. I'm looking at all of them. I'm trying to figure out which one you
We
mean.
bought it for Wolfie for his birthday. No, but that's dumb looking too. They're all dumb looking. Get them all out of here. All the Decepticon ones, anyway.
How about this one?
He's gray faced. Okay, we're getting more and more absurd.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out every single one.
God.
Please stop. How about
This is
that?
like
You
worse
don't
than
have
Blockies.
to.
Now I want to know.
Just save it. It's okay.
Okay.
Jedi says, I need pretender vehicles like Road Grabber, Gun Runner, and Sky Hammer.
Here's the Thunderwing. This is what the repaint of it.
Yeah,
The one we
there
couldn't
he
figure
is.
out. That's the original one. He's the heavy. Him and Bludgeon are the heaviest of the American ones.
These all sound like sea spray in my head. Yes, J5, they do look like robies. They're from
Yes.
Kind of. You want pretender vehicles?
Oh, that's
God.
cool.
Look at that.
What's
And what,
inside?
they can ride in there? They can ride in there?
Yeah.
What's in the cockpit?
A robot.
Okay, show it now.
Hold
You
on.
got it out.
Well, you gotta relax for a second there, buddy.
Yeah, asked Brian to open it up. Oh, I remember these now.
Oh my God.
Yes, this was so dumb.
Yeah. Like, dude.
Now we know why G1 died, and it wasn't because of Rodimus. It's because of this.
I see that stuff on the shelves and be like, man, I am way too old to be playing with toys in the bathtub. That's what I would say to myself.
Smoking a cigarette, drinking a beer. Man, I'm too old to play with toys.
Oh, that was good.
So it looks like.
Yeah, I agree. At this point, you better get outside. Get outside ASAP.
All right, I think we're done here.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. It is what it is. It's there. It's not a bad way to do it. This is how you're gonna do it. You can do all three modes with one toy, without having a plastic shell that just sits there, does basically nothing.
I like the way they did it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's
I give them credit there.
all the armor bits stay on there pretty solid. They don't feel like they're a lot of times when you get armor pieces, they look like they're just armor pieces that are snapped on, and you'd be hard pressed to tell that they were snapped on this guy. The only thing that might give it away is if you look at it from the side, like a diaper. You can see the back of it. You can see the back of that, and you can see the back of the chest piece up there. But I mean, it doesn't look like a toy with a bunch of shit slapped on top of it.
That's right. And basically, it's a shell that's posable, which you didn't have before.
The armor bits, I didn't even do the articulation after the fact. You don't lose any real articulation. You can't really get all the way around on the head now. You still get the up and down.
Putting that helmet on, is that the reason why you can push his face in?
It probably
it's got to be.
Okay.
I would assume it is.
Gotta sit flush.
I can get it back apart.
Well, when you're playing in the bathtub, you don't want the helmet falling off and going down the drain.
I'm assuming the back of the face there pushes against it.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, it does. I can feel it. So yeah, like I said, it's not a bad way to do it. It looks a lot better, overall than a lot of the, because everything else has just been a repaint of something else shoehorned into Metalhawk. So it's nice to have a unique mold form.
Yeah. Yeah, Fans Hobby likes to reuse their stuff, so I'm curious to see what they do with this.
I mean,
are there any repaints of Metalhawk where there's like a toy and a tune? Like they did with those scissoring bots, remember those? They had like a couple different colors of those.
Oh, like a European version.
Yeah. Should be interesting.
It was literally only released in Japan. He never made it out of Japan.
Yeah.
There's never been any other toy. There's no other. I guess you could do a dark. You might be able to do a darker yellow. I call it the toy version. That's the toy version more gold. But other than that, I don't really see a way to.
So black one. No, it can't transform into jet in this mode. All the parts get in the way. Let's see. Oh, Augie has that question. I'd be curious, like, you could retool that helmet and I could see the next converting robot convention exclusives. Just, I don't know. Maybe they could make a speed racer out of this or something.
Haven't turned into a flying Mach 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Mach 5 jet mode. Oh, he does lose the waist rotation,
Oh,
which is unfortunate.
that's a miss.
I gotta say, man, I think Fans Hobby is the bravest third-party company out there.
I mean,
I think they cater to their market, man.
They're having fun with it. No?
I mean, think about it. Who else is gonna do this stuff?
Exactly.
Nobody else would touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yep.
The armor is kind of restrictive.
Good.
Aw.
Aren't you disappointed?
Yeah, he loses a lot of the elbow. Oh no, he doesn't. He just doesn't have the. Yeah, he loses the swivel.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Yeah, well, he has the swivel, but only when it's straight.
the
I
darn
think this might be
pretender was
I think
just
it might be
a
an
shit.
abject failure.
So the fact that
This
you
might
can get
actually-
anything out of this thing is pretty cool.
He could point at God after he gets a touchdown.
Or makes a free throw.
So I don't think he's getting anywhere close in armored up mode.
He just holds it up and says, "Smell my finger."
Hey God, smell this! Look what you made me do.
I pooped a little. I just pooped a little.
All right. Question, comments, concerns?
Where would you put the Autobot symbol? Right there on the gray piece?
Right there. I might put one of. You guys get Mike's labels?
No.
I did. Yeah, they're pretty good.
I haven't even used them yet. I have a set of them.
Well,
try those out.
I kind of wish I was paying more attention because he's changed jobs. I wonder if he was printing those at work.
He was. He absolutely. He's like
Okay,
100%.
so whatever you have is a collector's item now.
I mean, he still has a access, so it should be good.
I think he was doing them at home.
Oh, was he?
Was he?
I think so.
I was talking to him about it, and he's like, because I was like, could you do some that are like translucent or something? He's like, or I can't remember what it was, but he's like, no, I have to do it on white paper because I can't print white for some reason or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
I mean, you need special printers to print white, or UV printers.
Yeah.
You can print white.
Yeah.
So you need. There are printers that have white ink. All right, so we grabbed the chat.
Yes, sir. All right, let me scroll back up to the top. All right, first things first, Toy Mafia, as always, first one in the building. I just didn't realize that my camera was still off. My bad, y'all. Augie was here. Good dude there. Scott Rod joined us. EVW, Mr. Eric Von Wolfenstein. Also had Maddie J. TF Marauder. Shout out to Jonathan. We also got another Jonathan Walker in the chat. Thunderkraken was with us. Shout out to him. It was cool seeing him and his son at BotCon. Daltinian was here. Looks like he was here quite a bit. Craig Robbins, also good seeing him and his new wife. Congratulations to him. Ridiculous Badger joined us. Logan was here being obnoxious as usual in the chat. And
I want to know if he was wearing his hat the whole time.
Man, that hat was epic. Just G Square joined us kind of at the last minute there. And Big Bot Bodega Jedi Mindset. And there's one more. Trey-Fi coming in at the end. And that is it.
All right, we'll do some weight yats. We'll go to bed. Mr. Brink, where you at?
At Brinklizer on Instagram, hanging out in the Realm Facebook group. I've been opening a lot of toys lately. It's been fun.
Tell me about it.
I thought you were going to tell me about it.
No, BANGIN haul, man. It was crazy. Shout out to Father's Day being BANGIN weekend. I got taken care of.
I still gotta open my one thing I got from BANGIN and put it together. Oh, what does that mean?
Yuck.
Well, I haven't done one yet, so we'll find out if you're correct or not.
I know a show where we could accommodate. You want to do it next Wednesday?
Speaking of next Wednesday, Mr. JD, where you at?
Well, I'm right here in my basement, sanding the Ninja Turtle cable. But you can find me, JD Brocious, on the Facebook group, Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. You can also find me at Shelf Gravy on the Facebook and Instagram, and we have an email and all that stuff. And every week on this channel.
Email.
Yeah, I don't know. Words are coming out of my mouth. I'm fucking super tired and yeah. So.
Good news, you get to go to bed soon.
Huh?
Good news, you get to go to bed soon.
Yeah. Except I'll get up there and then I'll be wide awake.
I hate that shit. With a passion.
Story of my fucking life.
Mr. Eric B.
Yo, you can find me, Eric B, in your Facebook groups, Eric Burgess on Instagram, Mr._EW82. You can find myself, our board, and my wife putting in work for Kennedy's Village on all your social media platforms. And also kennedysvillage.org is our website. You can find me every other Tuesday on this very channel for Do You Even Transform, Bro? And every other Wednesday with these fine gentlemen. Oh, also you can find me on Now and Then, every now and then on Bobby's Patreon.
Alrighty. I am at Ace Milo pretty much everywhere. Join the Facebook group if you haven't yet for the Realm of Collectors. Search Realm of Collectors, answer the damn questions. Yeah, BotCon's over. We don't really have anything else coming up. We got NJCC in August, so that's a couple months away.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think it's RetroCon.
Is it in what, early September?
September, yeah.
That's in Philly?
Yeah.
Well,
west of Philly.
Yeah, it's not
Very
in Philly
west.
proper.
Very west
yeah.
of Philly.
Close enough. Close
It's in
enough.
the
Yeah,
same
that's
state
gonna-
as Philly.
It is the same state. It's in the same area-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's in an adjacent county.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching after the fact, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Say it with me now.
Round.